Welcome back. Today we are driving into the future with a bold reimagination of a British icon. We're talking about the 2026 Triumph Spitfire, a name that once ruled the lightweight roadster category in the 60s and 70s. Now, it's back, and it's electrified. When Triumph first produced the Spitfire in 1962, it was about fun, simplicity, and driver engagement. It wasn't the most powerful, nor the most expensive here, but it was light, nimble, and full of character. The 2026 model channels that same spirit, only now it's dressed in carbon fiber, powered by electrons, and armed with modern tech that would have seemed like science fiction 60 years ago. The design is instantly recognizable to anyone familiar with the original. It keeps that low-slung profile, long hood, and compact two-seat layout, but the proportions have been sharpened, smoothed, and sculpted for the modern world. The headlights are still round, but now feature adaptive matrix LEDs hidden inside retro-style housings. The front grille, purely aesthetic, it's closed off for aerodynamics but styled to echo the past. The hood bulge, the short rear deck, the flared fenders all remain, but everything is leaner, tighter, and more athletic. Underneath the skin is where the magic really happens. This is not your grandfather's Spitfire. The 2026 version is powered by a rear-mounted electric motor producing 310 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. That might not sound like a supercar on paper, but in a car weighing under 3,000 pounds, it's explosive. 0 to 60 comes in just 3.7 seconds. And top speed is electronically limited to 155 miles per hour. The platform is an all-new bonded aluminium monocoque with a mix of carbon fiber panels to keep things light. The battery is a 75 kilowatt-hour unit mounted low in the chassis, helping achieve a perfect 50 hours 50 minutes weight distribution. Range, around 320 miles on a single charge, more than enough for a weekend getaway or a day-long blast through winding back roads. What really sets the Spitfire apart, though, is the way it drives. The electric motor delivers torque instantly, but Triumph has engineered in a unique analog feel driving mode that softens throttle response and simulates the rev range of a classic inline-4. It even features synthetic gear shifts through paddle controls so you can row through 6 simulated gears, just like the old manual Spitfire, but without a clutch pedal or emissions. Steering is quick, with a 2.3 turn lock-to-lock ratio, and thanks to a short wheelbase and active rear torque vectoring, the 2026 Spitfire feels alive in corners. It dances, it slides, and it torques back through the steering wheel. This isn't just an F that goes fast in a straight line. It's a car for drivers who love driving. Fully independent suspension with adaptive dampers means it can be comfortable for cruising or dialed in for serious corner carving. Inside, Triumph has kept the retro feel but layered it with modern technology. The cabin is snug, as it should be, but premium. Bucket seats are wrapped in sustainable leather and Alcantara. The dash features a single curved LED screen with vintage-style dials digitally rendered in crisp detail. You can customize the gauge layout to mimic classic Smith's instruments or switch to a full performance readout with G-forces, lap timers, and energy usage. There are physical toggle switches across the center stack, finished in brushed aluminium. No touch-only controls here. Climate settings, drive modes, traction control, everything has a tactile feel. It's a refreshing departure from today's screen-heavy interiors. A 12-speaker CAF audio system fills the small cabin with rich sound, though it's hard to imagine wanting music when the synthetic engine soundtrack is this good. Triumph collaborated with sound engineers to create a custom audio profile that mimics the tone and character of the original Spitfire's engine. It even changes based on throttle input, speed, and drive mode. Let's talk practicality. The 2026 Spitfire is still a two-seater, of course, but it has decent space for weekend luggage. The front trunk, yes, there's a Frunkel offers 4.5 cubic feet, while the rear adds another 6. That's 10.5 total, enough for 2 carry-ons and a duffel bag. There's also a wireless charging pad between the seats, USB-C port, and full smartphone integration. Over-the-air updates ensure the software keeps evolving, and every car comes with a 5-year subscription to Triumph connected services. Charging is straightforward. The Spitfire supports up to 350 kilowatts DC fast charging, meaning you can get from 10% to 80% in just 18 minutes. Plug in at home with the level 2 charger, and you'll get a full charge overnight. It's designed to be simple, fast, and stress-free. There are 3 main trim levels: the Classic, the Sport, and the Launch Edition. The Classic focuses on retro styling, with chrome accents, a tan interior, and softer suspension tuning. The Sport is more aggressive, with a stiffer chassis, carbon fiber aero package, and sticky performance tires. The Launch Edition are limited to 1,962 units. A nod to the original release year, features exclusive paint, a numbered plaque, and additional performance tuning. What Triumph has achieved here is remarkable. They've taken the beloved icon and brought it into the electric era without losing its soul. This isn't just a nameplate slapped on a generic F. It's a thoughtfully engineered, beautifully styled, and genuinely exciting car that honors its past while embracing the future. Now, is it perfect? No car is. Some will say it's too expensive. It starts at around $60,000 and climbs quickly with options. Others may complain that an F can never match the charm of a carbureted Roadster. But drive it once, and those doubts start to fade. This car makes you feel something, and that's rare in today's F world. Triumph could have played it safe. They could have built a crossover, a commuter, or a generic luxury coupe. But they didn't. They went back to their roots and made something bold, something emotional, something fun. And in doing so, they've created one of the most exciting electric sports cars of the decade. Whether you're a classic car lover, an F enthusiast, or just someone who appreciates beautiful design and brilliant engineering, the 2026 Triumph Spitfire demands your attention. It's not just a car, it's a statement. A reminder that the future of driving can still be thrilling, soulful, and undeniably cool. So as we wrap up this deep dive, remember, this isn't just about numbers and specs. It's about reviving a legacy. It's about putting the joy back into driving. And it's about showing the world that electric doesn't have to mean boring. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the future. The 2026 Triumph Spitfire isn't just an evolution, it's a revolution. And we're here for it.